Hey, it's Ellerby again, and this is the end of a long day, the first day of the Tampa Bay Lightning Fantasy Camp 2014, and I'm exhausted. I think it's like 10 o'clock at night. Was up early this morning, drove all the way over to Tampa, enjoyed the whole thing, and even it was just the first day. It started from getting there, and what was the weird thing was, and I think they didn't plan it this way, and I think if they had to do it over, they would, if they were able to make it happen. But originally we were supposed to get there, have like a meeting to talk to us and tell us what's going on and stuff, and the Lightning changed their practice up or something like that, so that made us have to come in early. When we came in early, we went straight to the ice. So get there, we sign in, we go to the locker room, and they had some stuff for us and everything, jerseys and stuff like that. But they put like 40 players and 4 goalies into a small locker room, and there was people on top of everyone. And even, as a goalie, you need a little more room normally than a player, and me and one of the older goalies were like right in the corner of the locker room, and I'm like, this is not going to work out. This is crazy. So after some discussion, they moved us to a different room. So the goalies were in a different room just for tonight or today and tomorrow, and then I guess some things changed because tomorrow is going to be a little different just because there's a hockey game or a Lightning game tomorrow night. So they sort of have to get us out of the building early afternoon to get everything ready. But from the get-go, we got dressed and got out on the ice, skated for about an hour and a half. It was intense, it was some. They really skated us hard, and some good drills and stuff like that. Then after we got off the ice, we went and did breakfast. Awesome breakfast. There was scrambled eggs and bacon and hash browns. I was impressed. And then after that, we went and did what they call, I don't know, I guess it's a mug shot. They gave us some jerseys and stuff, and I have them over here next to me. I'll show you in a minute. But they asked us to wear our game jerseys, which is the game day jersey for Monday. And we went into a room, and they had all, the lights set up with the backdrop, and they took our pictures and asked us a bunch of questions. And I guess from what I'm understanding, they're going to put us on the big screen with the picture and everything, and that's why we had to have our game jerseys and stuff on. And after that, we went to watch the Lightning practice and watched that for a little bit, and then we went outside and did some dry land training. Now, this is where most of the aches and pains come from, because we did lunges and sprints and suicides and the little ladder thing where the ladder there is and you jump in through the ladders and stuff like that. And we did that for an hour or so, and everyone was just so exhausted because we had already skated for an hour and a half, and then we're thinking in our minds, oh my gosh, we're about to go on the ice again after doing this. But after that, we actually did that outside, which was pretty cool, out in front of the Tampa Bay Times Forum, and then we went inside and ate lunch, and the lunch was amazing. It's just as good as the breakfast. It was like some kind of pork roast and mashed potatoes and just all kinds of stuff. And we all ate and hung out a little bit. And what was pretty cool was the fact that like the Lightning were like right there, and we're in the locker room right next door to them. And actually one of the guys, the guy that's like I guess coordinating the whole thing, got like chewed out because someone from the camp somehow got into the Lightning locker room, and he got in trouble for them being in there. So he sort of reamed us and says, you do not go into anyone's locker room unless it's yours, and you don't go in the Tampa Bay Lightning locker room unless someone invites you in there or one of the players tells you to come in there. He says, because I got reamed and everything. So we sort of thought that was funny, because we thought that was like, really? You're going to go into the locker room, you're not supposed to be in there. So we still don't know who it was. But it was an awesome experience, and the afternoon skate was probably 2 times as good as the first skate, because everyone was accustomed. Everyone's starting to know each other's names now because we've talked to each other, stuff like that. And the drills were more just better drills. More. It's a long story, but you had to be there. But just an awesome experience. I'm looking forward to tomorrow. Tomorrow's going to be a little shorter day, but tomorrow night we get to go to the Lightning game. So as a group, which will be pretty cool because everyone's starting, become friends and everything like that. But there's some cool things they gave us when we got there. They gave us this, all access kind of pass. It says my name and my number and stuff like that. These are our game jerseys, which these aren't, like the Lightning's jerseys that they would wear, but this is a higher quality, like practice jersey. And they gave us these to wear Monday for our game. It even has, like the little Lightning Made logo on that side. And it says Lightning Made Fantasy Camp on the other side, and then it has my name and number on the back. I don't know if you can see it or not, but my name and number on the back. So pretty sweet jersey. And they gave us some pant shells. Now this is funny because just so if you don't know what a pant shell is, when you wear hockey pants or whatever, goalies wear a goalie hockey pant that's got more padding than players wear a different kind. They have hockey shells so that you don't have to go get a brand new pair of pants. You can physically put this it's basically almost as like a pair of shorts over top of it, and it almost looks like you got a brand new pair of pants. So I put this thing on. I'm a short guy. This thing fits me pretty good in the waist for over top my pants, but it was a good 2 or 3 inches too long, and it looked like I had ghetto pants is all I could think of. And there were some other guys that were having the same situation. So I'm hoping that what I'm going to do is I'm going to try to figure out some way where I can fold it over and re-sew it or something so that it'll fit me better. So that's one of the situations I have. But these are pretty cool. It's got the lightning bolt down the side and all that stuff. And they basically split us up into 2 teams, and they had already picked, randomly. I don't know how they did it, but there's a white team and there is a blue team. Another thing they gave us was some practice jerseys. So it's just basically a less quality jersey, lightweight jersey. I got a blue one that has that Tampa Bay made hockey camp logo or whatever on the crest. Everyone got one. I'm assuming we're going to keep them. Nothing was really said about it, but it was in our bag. Got some hockey socks too. But the whole thing was cool. I mean, one of the coolest thing was like just being on the ice with, like Dave Vanderchuk, Stanley Cup champion with the Lightning, I think he played at least 20 years or, 15 or more years in the NHL. Colin Moore used to play for the Lightning. Bunch of other, guys that were there. What was even better was our last session, Dave Vanderchuk, brought us over before we were fixing to go in, and he's basically is like, we need to respect the Lightning and the Detroit Red Wings tomorrow because, it is game day. So, ask before you do anything just because we don't want to get in their way and stuff like that. But he says, after they're gone tomorrow, we'll be able to give you the full experience. Like at the end of the day, you can give us all your, I don't know what you would call it, like the stuff you would wear underneath your pads and stuff like that, like your undergarments. They're gonna wash them for us and have them all ready for us the next day. Wash our jerseys. I mean, he even said, if anyone's gonna take a shower, we've got towels that we'll provide, and then just throw them in the laundry hamper whenever you're done. And I thought that was pretty cool because I'm used to bringing my own towel and taking a shower. So just a lot of cool things that just happened and all in one day. And it started out slow and then it just went by so fast. But one other thing, was just an awesome experience to be able to just skate out. You know, you're walking down the same hall that all the Tampa Bay Lightning players walk down. You walk out behind the bench and walk out into this, 20,000 seat arena, and it was just freaking just awesome. And then it was weird. It was like you just get used to it, and you don't even really pay attention that it's even there. And you always wonder, when you're at a Lightning game or a hockey game, granted, the arena wasn't full of many, people, so it'd be different with all the noises and everything going on. But just what would it be like to be on the ice during an actual game, looking up and seeing all the people, and it's like you just sort of like zone out, and you don't even really pay attention to the fact that there's actually any seats or anything around it. It's sort of weird, I guess. When you're stopped playing and you're looking around, you notice it, but when you're playing, you just don't. It's like you have blinders on, but it's just an awesome experience. I guess tonight, one of my buddies that I didn't know was going's there, and he got a hotel room, so I might stay tomorrow night because of the Lightning game being so late. So I don't really know how I'm going to do the video. I'll have to figure something out, but I guess that's it for day one of the Tampa Bay Lightning Fantasy Camp 2014. See you tomorrow.